Fortitude, that's fine. Your fortitude is never going to last in Mausoleum. We don't need fortitude for anything else. Oh, actually, I tell a lie. I haven't cleared back through to get the Harkin. We should have done that first, really. Oh well, it doesn't really matter. As long as we don't run into any Cyclopses. We need to run back through and clear to the Harkin again. You have Daniel the Priest with Bardios and Marin. Yeah, that will help a lot, Phantom Knight. Moraine has a pretty good success chance against Undead. And it wipes them out, right? So, like, it completely takes them out of the equation. Any that it kills. It's a great spell. Really great spell. I don't really get to stream Wizardry very much anymore because there isn't a whole lot of content for it. But I always stream Wizardry on Thursdays when they bring out new patches and Sundays for weeklies. I'm still hoping for that new content. It's got to be out there soon. Probably anniversary. Abyss 4, it's got to come. It's got to come. But I'm always diligent. I always do my chores. Because I do love the game. Maybe I'll drop new ninja to bring back kunai farming streams. I mean, I've had an opportunity to farm kunais again, but I haven't. I don't... The only reason I did that at that time was because I was trying to get partner, and like I knew Wizardry was the only thing I was going to get real viewers for at the time. So I had to make my own content. There was no content left in the game, so I had to make my own content, and that content was kunai farming, and it did a great job. It was cool anyway. I had fun. I actually genuinely had quite a lot of fun with the kunai farming. Everyone was really supportive. Shit, we actually... Yeah, I really shouldn't have done the Mausoleum yet. I forgot we still have to go through and get the last bone as well from the catacombs, which are potentially very scary. It's fine. We just won't need fortitude, it'll be alright. Late fortitude, we'll be alright, we'll be alright, we'll be alright. Had a full Wizardry gamers into watching Just Chatting stream. It was a little bit like that, yeah, honestly. But it wasn't really fooling anyone. I was quite honest and upfront about it at the time. Briefly go over my weekly chores strat. Yeah, so weeklies. Log in, do dailies in Garda. Unearth 10 ruins, 10 junk at the ruins. Just because it's easier than unearthing one at a time. Go to the blacksmith. Level up a random piece of equipment 5 times. Go to the inn. Take out a low-level adventurer. Give them enough books to level them up. Go to the inn. Sorry, go to the Adventurers Guild. Level up an adventurer. Go to the inn. Rest with that adventurer. Then swap them back with the original teammate. Then go to Royal Capital. Wheel... take the weekly from Royal Capital. Then wheel to Minor Harken. Once you're at Minor Harken, you go back to town and wheel back to Garda Fortress. The end point in Garda Fortress. Then you go back to Royal Capital again. You take Ent Quest, which is floor 3. You take Grandchild Rescue Party, which is floor 5. And you take Undead March, which is floor 7. You go to floor 3. You kill the Ent after the rocks. Then you go back to the Harken, go back to town. You don't hand in yet. You go down to 4th floor. You walk down the stairs. You go down to 5th floor from there. You go and do the weekly in the room just to the west. Then you go and do Grandchild Rescue Party just to the south. You take the essentially the portal back from Grandchild Rescue Party. You still don't hand in. You go down to 7th floor. You do Undead March. Then you go back to 5th floor. You go down the stairs. You look for the chest in the bottom part, the weekly bone chest. If it's there, you play through floor 6 to get the bone chest. Otherwise, you ignore that completely. Then you go back to town. You hand in all 3 of the quests and the weekly that you did. Then you go back to Garda Fortress. You play through from the front entrance and go all the way up to the Harken on the 10th floor, so that you unlock your floor 10 dispatch. That's it. Simple as that. Fuck! That's like the worst thing I could have seen. Oh, I hate that so much. We need to clear our inventory. Yeah, hate to see it. Now, monthlies are more complicated. Monthlies have a bunch of extra steps on them, because you have to go back and get all of the bones. Then bones, then bones. This is going to take a hot second. Do we need these? I guess we should just keep them. Did you get all that? I run through the process every single week when I stream it, so if you're still confused, I'd catch one of those. Doesn't care enough to wheel around for monthly modes? Absolutely fine. Yeah, I'd encourage everyone to not do anything that they don't enjoy doing. In all games. Has there been any changes to availability of class change scrolls? Nope. You're pretty much looking at the same shit as you were before. Every so often they run, whenever they introduce new books, they generally run an event where you can pick a couple of books. So that helps. No worries, keeper lad. I'm sorry it isn't more obvious than that. Weeklies are a bit complicated in this game if you want to do all of the bones. If you don't care about the bones, then you don't really have to do any of that. But just filling out the weeklies themselves is a little bit awkward. Because you have to do 3 quests, you have to raise something by 5, like raise something's leveled by 5, you have to unearth some junk, you have to camp once. It's a bunch of really awkward things that I wish they would just take out of the equation, but hey. Here we are. Is that really all I've got to break down? That can't be right. Yeah, that can't be right. Guess so. Should be enough to let us leave at least. How many more do we need? They added options to swap back class. Oh yeah, kinda. You can get class change requests for it. Flammable. You can get these class change request tickets, and they're a bit more plentiful, but you still have to wait for an event to run before you can get those too. But they help. They help a lot. So if we ever have Abyss 4, they will help an awful lot with like swapping back and forth in classes. Yeah, you can rewatch the VOD. All of my VODs are stored on YouTube. So like you could look up a VOD of me doing it. Every Sunday, like any Sunday's VOD, I will be doing it every week. Like every single one will have me on it, usually right at the end of the stream. So you might be like that might actually be useful to you if you really want the rundown of how to do the dailies, the weeklies. It's a lot of effort, you know. Really didn't like how you potentially have to swap twice on every level cap increase if you had new skills on 2 classes. Yeah, it's not quite what I wanted. Perma-free class swaps. Yeah, it's at least once you've got the book now, you only need the class change requests to swap back and forth. But you do still need a resource, and that resource is still relatively rare. Not as rare as the class books themselves, but yeah, still relatively rare. Definitely can't be swapping back and forth willy-nilly. You can't just swap back for free. You still have 3 bones to get through here. You still have some various chores to do afterwards. Relatively rare until you buy it from the jeweler. I mean, that's fine for anyone who's willing to pay money. But even then, you have to wait for the event to run before you can get them. And there are a lot of people who want to play this game free to play, understandably so. And of course, that's not an option for them. Show me the money. Ah, that's not money. Wish to comment more frequent financial reports. I'd like to see how nerfing packs affected their sales. The thing is, if you look at financial reports of Dreecom, like they're not going to be specifically about Daphne, so you're not going to see any kind of ramifications of that. I doubt they affected their sales that much, to be honest, though. Most of their revenue comes from whales, comes from like very high value accounts, and the nerfing of that pack doesn't really do anything to that revenue. Kinda. They made the packs a lot cheaper, but massively nerfed the amount of resources that you got in them. So it's now super duper hard to get raw gems outside of the, the purchasable packs on the website. You can't even get them through the like quote unquote value packs, which were not even particularly valued before. I don't know whether their angle was to make it so that there were just cheaper packs. I don't know. It's hard to say. Not really buying them either way, but yeah, I'd be interested if that actually made a positive or negative effect. I very much doubt it changed much. Again, most of the revenue of this game comes from big whalios, mega leviathans, people who are absolutely fanatical about the game. Most of them Japanese, but not all. There are definitely a few pretty huge global sea monsters. Two more, right? Two more. Go back to Harkonnen Garda and then go to the catacombs. Still going hard. I'm still here, Ash Striker. I'm here every day. 12 hours-ish every day. What in the world game is this? This is Wizardry Variants Daphne, Ash Striker. Ah, thanks for following. That's really nice of you. Yeah, we didn't get off Monsters and Memories until maybe an hour or two ago. Maybe like an hour and a half ago. We were on it pretty much all day. But yeah, this is Wizardry Variants Daphne. This is an old school dungeon crawler. It's a gacha game, but it's very much like the game is kind of first and the gacha is just kind of tacked onto the side. Just got home from work. Being a responsible individual, an actual productive member of society is not easy. I commend you for your efforts. Can't all be degenerates like myself. The only thing I wish Wizardry copied from Genshin is really good value 5 monthly pack. Yeah, so the thing is, Mr. YK, this is a Japanese game, and although the monthly packs look bad in this game, if you compare it to other Japanese gachas, it really isn't that different. It's very, very similar. Japanese monetization for gachas is just like very, very set in the past. It's very, they're very, very set in their ways with it. They don't really offer, they don't do a lot of packs, and like it's all pushing website sales for raw gems or raw crystals or whatever. Chinese and Korean games have moved on quite a bit. Uma has a monthly pack. Yeah, even Uma has a monthly pack. I mean, this game has a monthly pack in the form of the guild points. Like, the guild points actually convert quite well. The monthly pass on this game converts quite well. But you just can't get gems with it. That's the really the really shitty thing about this game's monetization. You just can't get gems. Like, outside of buying raw gems from the store, it's so hard to accumulate gems. You like anime? My next two games are both anime looking. I like anime, yeah, sure. Yeah, I don't have anything against anime at all. I like all sorts of things, though. Are you an anime fan, a striker? Limbus Company is... I don't know if a lot of people would call that... It's weird anime. You're not an anime fan at all. That's almost odd in this day and age. Like, almost everyone I speak to likes some sort of anime nowadays. If Shelly reruns, do you think dupes of her skill inherit is worth it, or should I wait until anniversary? Now that is a very hard question, because I'm working with knowledge that I don't have here, Tatsuruki. I'd say that it's probably quite likely the anniversary character is going to be busted as shit, right? But like, it's impossible to say. Shelly's a really powerful character too. Last anime you saw is Inuyasha. Weirdly enough, Inuyasha was the very first anime that I ever watched, like outside of, you know, like Dragon Ball Z when I was a kid. It's the first thing that I watched dubbed, subbed. And while the anime is not very good, honestly, it was like, I still remember it very fondly. There are a lot of good animes out there, but I understand that anime isn't for everyone, and to each their own, you know, to each their own. I mainly stream gachas as Striker. Horrible gachas. So most gachas are anime. I can't really get away from it. Monsters and Memories is an outlier game for me. It's just something that I'm super duper interested in. And even though I generally get a lot less viewers and whatnot when I'm streaming Monsters and Memories, like I want to stream it anyway because I love it. It's not really my wheelhouse in terms of streaming. I'll find a new MMO to play for a bit. Have you tried Pantheon as Striker? Can't even classify this game as anime. It's PS2 dungeon crawler. It is a bit, yeah. It's like, it's kind of anime adjacent for sure. Saving for returning gems and stuff for the anniversary at this point, I think that's reasonable. Play the new Destiny game. We're playing. Oh yeah, it's a mobile game, right? I heard about this, but I don't know anything about it at all, Google lad. Very, very friendly gacha, solid gameplay. It won't be my thing because it's Destiny, but like, some people might try it. I don't like that kind of game. I like a good, solid turn-based game. I'm all about turn-based games. I'm too old, too slow. I just never really got into them, even when I was younger. Just never really enjoyed that kind of game. I just always loved RPGs since I was a kid. Just loved them. Since the age of about, I don't know, like 3. The first game that I ever, maybe 4? I think it was 4. First game that I ever played was called Phantasy Star. Not Fantasy Online, Phantasy Star on the Sega Master System. And I just fell in love with the genre. Even at that age, I just fell in love with the genre. I used to play it with my mum. So gaming has always been pretty RPG centric for me. NetEase's taking the IP but doing their own thing. Like, it's not related to the other Destiny games, but anyway, if you're into shooters, I'm not. I'd heavily recommend it. They added a lot of MMO aspects in it in a good way, and the gacha is very free to play friendly. Yeah, I'm just not into shooting games. I'm not into FPS at all. It's probably my least favourite genre of all the genres that are out there. I get on okay with like Overwatchy, like more MOBA style shooters, because I just think it's more fun. But yeah, like Destiny's not it for me. Yep, that's me. I'm an old man. I was an old man at the age of 4. Nothing's really changed. Didn't play tanks in Overwatch, mate. You're not alone. When I played Overwatch, I played Lucio, as in like the least aim intensive character in the game. I did play Zarya though. I got pretty good with Zarya. So one of the big problems I have with FPS is that I don't like the games. Like I don't enjoy the games, so I have no urge to get better at them. So I'm just lazy and I never try to get better. But in Overwatch, like I enjoyed it enough that I got kind of good with Zarya. Enough to get to like Diamond. But that's not really that high. And I got quite good at the laser tracking with Zarya. Yeah, that's probably the closest I've got to good aim in a game, in a FPS. Because I don't think Overwatch is barely an FPS as it is. It's more like a MOBA. It's just like a first-person MOBA. Yeah, like see me on like Soldier. What's he called? Soldier 76? Is that the number he has after his name? If you ever see me on something like that, or heaven forbid, watching me try to play Counter-Strike or something like that. Oh boy, oh boy, I might be the worst Counter-Strike player in all of existence ever to have lived. I think I might genuinely be the worst Counter-Strike player. Have a favourite Final Fantasy? Mine is also 10, Tatsuruki. I don't care about Final Fantasy Tactics that much, I've got to be honest. My strategy RPG that really got me hooked on the series was called Shining Force. I love Shining Force so much. But they don't make those games anymore, sadly. Final Fantasy Tactics I never really got too into because I don't really like class systems in games. I like the classes. I like characters to be a certain class or a certain role, and you to have to work with that. The class system makes the game too easy. I'm a real sucker for a challenging game. I had 2-3 characters that I was good at for every class, so I could flex really well. They changed the system, locking you into a class. I fell off from Master Plat. Put the game on, no. Yeah, I couldn't play any of the marksmen. Whatever they were called, the DPS. Not a single one. Not even slightly. I didn't stand a chance. I played Sword of Valeria for quite a long time, and that was a little bit Final Fantasy Tactics-y. A lot of people compared it to that, but it's honestly way more like Triangle Strategy. Very, very close to Triangle Strategy. Junkrat and Hanzo. Yeah, you just spam in a certain direction. And it's very effective. I get that. Mercy and Farah, the dream team, Senna. Wait, hold on. We haven't got 5, have we? No, 4. Had pretty bad luck on these. They're taking a long time. Ooh, a Skelebone. I don't know what the skeletons do. I don't know what their relics are. Yeah, we got it. Cool. Have a look in a bit. Skelly bones. Skelly bones. It's alchemist. Customization. Relic bruise. Skelly bones. Skelly bones. I can't actually remember what it was called. Bone. No, that's Bone Colossuses. Bony Knight's Armored Bones. Defense up, accuracy down. Not sure about that one. Bony Iron Ribs. Maybe it was that. Bony Iron Ribs. Oh yeah, Bony Iron Ribs. I can't remember if it was a skeleton or a skeleton knight. Bony Spirit Core. Oh, that it was that. Critical tolerance up, disarm trap down. I mean, sort of useful, kinda. Did you grind for Relic Brews already? Nah, I haven't done any grinding for them at all. I think like Thief is one of the best ones, right? The ones that increase surety are really good. But there's also any of the HP up ones I think are really good. Like this is very good. The Minotaur one is very good. HP up, fire res down. I don't think if there are any other HP up ones. I think that's the only HP up one, I believe. I think this is super good as well. Man-eating boxes, sturdy jaw. All res up is actually insane. Even though it's minus evasion, like this for your back row is bonkers. And any non-evasion tank. Like all res up is actually crazy good. But yeah, I haven't fought for any of these. I'm just gonna take the relic brews as they come. I'm not in any kind of hurry. I like the system. I think it's cool. Oh boy, we have had some bad luck on these. We're gonna be here all night. Yeah, that's where I'm at, Mr. YK. Let's try again. We'll find those bones eventually. I wonder what the alchemist shop will sell. You did some Cyclops farm. Ugh. Yeah, Minotaur I think is pretty good. You can also farm, like, in that same cave, you can farm a lot of other useful things. Like, you can farm bunnies, you can farm, Scorpion Lady. And those are both good too. In the Limbus cave. Which ship is that again? I can't remember. Ship 4. I think. I've forgotten our ship classifications. Yeah, ship 5 is Ninja Cave, ship 6 is Honor Request. Ship 3 is Ford Drake. Ah, there we go. We got that. The Cyclops buff is pretty good too, yeah. I genuinely think the Mimic buff might be the best one. Like, all res up, evasion down is actually sick. All res up is so powerful. So if I was going to farm one, I think it would probably be Mimic. Which is a nightmare to farm. Just for the record. Absolute nightmare to farm. Having like permanent all res up on all of your characters is bonkers. So many free stats. The evasion hit is whatever. Maybe, yeah. Could take a very, very, very long time. You'd have to do what? It would have to be Catacombs farm, I guess. Catacombs is probably the best place for it. Maybe the only place for it, right? Okay, we need to go back to Garda. Now we have to do the trek through Garda Fortress to the top floor. And this is doubly important because we are going to have to walk very quickly through the catacombs as well. One of the exams has mimics. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, no, you're right, it does. It has, I think it has a mimic, doesn't it? I don't know. It has to be able to drop a treasure chest as well for it to be able to yield its prize. Wow, rude. Oh, we've actually got something else to do as well. Mana elixirs, right? Oh, almost forgot. Oh. Thought I walked into the sentry then. It's just a regular mob. Ow! It's a good thing she had a proc on the first one. So there's mana elixirs on this floor, and then we need to go back to Abyss 2, the arena, the captain's chest, to get the other set of mana elixirs. Both monthly treats. Here, right? Yeah. Where are we heading to? Up there. Oh, let's get the chests in those rooms as well. They're free. I can't be just passing up free chests. Come on. Be real. I'll get a reputation for it. Oh. I think it's actually up from that last room. Ah. I know where we are. Oh yeah, that would be even better, right? If you can get Minotaur and Mimic together, then the Mimic's fire res, the Mimic's all res up negates the fire res down from the Minotaur as well. So then you're resistant against everything against everything except fire, and you have increased HP pool. That is probably the best combo you can have for bosses, at least for anything that's actually difficult in the game. Okay. Then we're at the camp. We can rest here, I guess. Just save us resting at the inn. I love how they move in sync. They just drink from their tankards in sync. Grab the chest here, because why not? Team setup is quite unique. I thought Shelly and Shio are meta. I'm interested why you build like that. Because when I started playing this game, I swore off mages because mages are always OP in Wizardry. Just became a bit of a running thing. Shio, I don't like her. She's broken. She makes the game too easy. Like Shio actually like breaks all the bosses by doing too much damage. Yeah, I've done everything in the game with this. We rested, so we can just go straight down to tunnel. Yeah, I was like, there are two real power creep characters in this game. One is Shelly and one is Shio. And they... Ooh. Don't tell me I have to redo that quest, please. We never usually have to redo that quest. To go down the sewer pipe. Oh boy. Okay. That's annoying. That's weird. Huh. That is really odd. Is that because we're not wheeled? Is that because we didn't wheel to true ending, I wonder? That's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Okay. Hold on, let me swap it back. I think it's because we weren't wheeled to here. Because we wheeled to, we wheeled to the thing to kill the Greater Warp one. Now that's ultra annoying because we now have to we now have to go back and do exactly what we just did because the Harken is locked again. Let me just check. Oh, let me just check this is open. Oh no, never mind. We're still moving at quick speed, so we must still have the thing. Yeah, there we go. That's why. No, no, never mind. Yep, we have to go back. Oh, have I gone the wrong way? Is it north? I'm losing my mind out here. So we have to go back into Garda entrance to repeat what we just did. Sucks to suck. I did not remember that it worked like that. Whoops. Just fight, I think. All the other choices are loaded. Alignment loaded. I don't want to mess with my alignment right now. If we can finish by 1:30 AM, I would be over the moon. It's taken us so long. We got caught in Mausoleum for ages. We just couldn't get the bones. So to grab the mana elixirs on Abyss 2 as well. Must not forget. These mana elixirs are precious. We used mana elixirs this last month on the Archdemon thing. At least we have the route maps out already.
中身は何でしょう。敵じゃ。
I have to do the walk of shame here again. Oh, I moved too fast. Fuck a duck. Fuck a duck. We probably all do this, to be honest. This one's fine. It's not even a Cyclops. Easy mode. I really thought it'd move to the other square. Oh. We're tucked behind the thing. That's unorthodox. Look at all this fortitude we've accrued though to go into the catacombs with. That's the real winner. Clawed our way up to 3 fortitude. Now we can get to the tunnel. It is up. Okay. This place is just rammed with enemies. Absolutely rammed with them. An infinite amount of enemies. This is the kind of place where you can barely move a square without running into an enemy. I really wish I wasn't on Knight for this. It's so much better to be on Ninja. But I still haven't changed back from when we did the Archdemon. Well, fuck. Sometimes you just get death straight. It's a tough life. Sometimes you just get fucked. I might as well fight this. We're gonna have to fight it when we come back through anyway. This game thought life. We've all thought life once or twice in our lives, haven't we? Great avoiding of direct hits. If I ever have to like farm a character up for some reason or something, I'll probably do it in an area where I can farm the relic brews that I want. But I think realistically, the only thing I actually want when I'm really thinking about it is probably Mimic and Minotaur. And Mimic is a nightmare to farm. I think Mimic. Oh shit! Like, you just died from damage, Ben. Fuck me. He didn't even die to anything special, he just died to damage, poor kid. Yeah, Mimics I think are down here. No use, meta, every character usable. Yeah. Only here. I think this is the only place you can get Mimic. And it's rare as well. It's like not a common enemy. See there I phased through an enemy? You can definitely still phase through enemies. God, this room sucks. No! Oh, great work, great work. Calarina inherits. Going hard. Oh, we've ticked up to 5 fortitude now, we're golden. There's like 8 enemies or something in this room every time. Oh god. Yeah, so many undead down here. So many everything down here. This is the double neck claw, isn't it? Oh no, oh no, guess not. Oh, a vampire. Leave me be! Another vampire. I don't think the vampire's anything special. I think it's like evasion up, defense down or something. Which I don't even think is particularly good. Oh, well, there it is. North, west, northwest, the east, north, east, north. Wait, what was it? East, north, west, northwest. Right? East, north, west, northwest. Yep. No, I'm not going to Morgus. I'm just unlocking the bone in here. Here we go. Morgus is my bro. Wait, is this the right one? Am I losing my mind? This is the right one, right? It's east. Yep. East. North. West. Northwest. Then west. Dagger is a nice weapon. Dagger always has been a nice weapon. Dagger is like the best weapon in the game. For most stuff. Hi Oxy! How's it going? And then northwest. You got bored using sword. Fair? Yeah, daggers are great. There's our bone. A hard-earned bone. As all bones should be. A boner is always sweeter when you have to work for it. Wouldn't you agree? We have one last thing to do, and that is to go get the mana potions on Abyss 2. Oh, Lana. We could have a little go at the tavern just to say hi. Mana potion. You can get mana elixirs every month from the place that I just showed you on Abyss 3, floor 9, and at the upper deck of Abyss 2. In the captain's, like the place with the captain's key unlocks. I'll show you in a second. What was there too many ambushes? We've witched on enemies. Surely now Lana's got her heart back. No. One day, one day. So, Abyss 2. Upper deck arena. This trapdoor here. You need to have done the Reprobus quest, Edel. After you've won that tournament, you get access to that. Ah, this hasn't respawned. That's interesting. Well, never mind. No mana potions for us. What quest? The Reprobus quest. The arena tournament. Arena tournament after Abyss 2. You may have to have done true ending. Possible. I can't remember. It's the one where you get the Reprobus bond mate, which is an incredibly good bond mate. Another compendium. Oh, it's probably relics, isn't it? Yeah. No, not Gessie. Reprobus. Reprobus. It's the arena tournament hosted by Avistal, I think. It's after Abyss 2. You get it from the Royal Capital. Look it up on Faster Thoughts. How you get Reprobus bond mate. That's the best way to find out. It's going to be your best bet because my memory is hazy. Right. We are done here. I'm not quite finished though. I'm not quite finished. We have Limbus dailies. We do not forsake our chores here. Limbus Company. Am I gonna get the bite bug a million times? Oh, I sure am. I sure am. I love this princess maker music. It's so good. I hope I get to try this before the end of the event. But we'll have to clear through the cantos first. We'll have to clear through the canto first. I hope they fix this soon. It's very annoying. Nice, we're good to go. We need to do is slashing today.
이게 최선이겠죠?
We need to do this stage and then 3 thread clears, thread sweeps, and I think we can max our last base ego today for a thread. I believe. I think we can do radiance today. We're very close, maybe.
해보기는 할게요. 안 되면 어쩔 수 없지만요.
Next Wizardry will probably be Thursday. Thursday, I don't know what they have in store for us this week. But next Wizardry will probably be Thursday. We're a bit devoid of content to do on Wizardry, as always. We should have quite a lot of Limbus next week though. Trying to finish off this last canto. It's probably going to be mostly Reverse 99 tomorrow. And then Limbus Tuesday, Wednesday. Various gadgets on Thursday. Limbus Friday, Limbus Saturday, Limbus Sunday. I imagine that schedule. We'll be pouring as much time into Limbus as we can to try to push through it. But not too hard though. I'm not in any kind of rush. I'd love to be able to get through it by the end of the current intervalo, so that I could experience the intervalo like when it's meant to be experienced. That'd be kind of cool. Whether that is possible or not, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I don't know how hard the Kanto 8 fights are going to be. The big ones, the proper ones.
해보기는 할게요. 안 되면 어쩔 수 없지만요. 해냈어요. 아름답진 않네. 한 건 했다. 맛있는 거 준비해줘, 단체. 침묵을 안겨드리죠.
순조로운 전략이 좋은 전략입니다.
Great job, team.
제 덕은 아닐 거예요. 그래도 칭찬해 주셔서 감사해요, 관리자님.
이 또한
Skip this 3
영원하지
times.
않을 것이오. 그렇게 나는 담당.
God, we don't have to fight the drifting fox. This is an absolute terror.
이 정도야 뭐. 칭찬은 말보다는
We are there. We need 77 Rhodian Ego Shards. That is what, 25, 26? No, it's 34. Never lucky. Not even once lucky. And we now have all of the base egos thread spun. All of those base egos thread spun. No 22 bites of doom. Yeah, I had it 3 times. Mangona. So yeah. Yeah, I will be getting units. Probably not until after Canto 8. We now have nothing that I want to modify on our team until the end of Canto 8. And then after Canto 8, I will start picking up units from... what's the order again? Blade Lineage, Yi Sang, and then Cook Gregor, and then Soup. Don Quixote Soup thing. But I've got a list on the Discord. Lunacy Bomb coming up soon. Not for me. The only lunacy that I bomb is into Enkephalin capsules. I do, Radias, every day on Enkephalin. That's what lunacy's for. Right, folks, we are done. I have stayed up way too late. I'll be back tomorrow. It's going to be reverse 1999 tomorrow. We're pushing through. We're trying to push through to 315, which is where we need to be for the anniversary, which is like the week after. I just want to not be worried about it. That's probably going to take up most of tomorrow. Tuesday is going to be Limbus. Wednesday is going to be Limbus. Thursday is going to be Gacha, random shit, Etheria characters, whatever Wizardry's cooking, whatever else is coming our way. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I think are all Limbus. Like, our focus next week is trying to get through Canto 8. We are on Canto 8:15 right now, so we haven't gotten onto any of the scary bosses yet. And I'm sure there's going to be a fair few. But I will love you and leave you for now. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you all being here. Yeah, Canto 8 is going to be rough. I have no doubt at all. With our gang of base ideas and Ryoshu and Chi Ishmael. Yeah, thanks again. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful night. Thank you, Mangona. Thank you, Quantum. Thank you, Radias. Thank you, Polly. Thank you, Quantum. Thank you, Arxie. Thank you, Tatsuruki. Thank you, Mr. YK. Thank you, Aura's Blade. Thank you, Senna. Oh, Senna. Thank you, Goober Lad. Thank you, Flammable. Thank you, Ash Striker. Thank you, guys. Thank you, anyone that I've missed here. Thank you, Phantom Knight. Yeah, thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Is there anyone that you would like to raid? Hello, Drakero. Goodbye. I'm off, I'm afraid. I've been streaming for almost 13.5 hours. But I'll be back tomorrow, as always. As I was just saying, reverse 1999 tomorrow. Probably, and then most of the rest of the week is going to be Limbus. trying to push under Kanto 8. No raids? Okay, folks. I love you very much.